And for more on this Raiders Redux, we turn to Alan Eisenstock. He's the author of Raiders, the story of the greatest fan film ever made. Good morning, Alan.
Good morning.
I just love this story, and I love these guys. I wish I'd done it myself, I think. That's why. I mean, this was so improbable. I mean, there's so many different ways that this shouldn't have happened. I mean, they had to literally go into the movie theater, right, with the tape recorders because they didn't have a script, so they recorded the whole film. I mean, how crazy was this?
It's beyond crazy. It's one of the more remarkable stories of persistence and insanity that I've ever heard, which really attracted me to the whole idea of writing this book about this incredible 8-year odyssey and then their friendship, which lasted 30 years and went through all sorts of starts and stops, too.
During that 8 years, I think about a young boy going from the age of 10, 11 to 18. There's a lot of changes going on there. So do you see that all in the movie? Do you see them aging and their voices changing?
Absolutely. In the very beginning, Chris, who played Indiana Jones, in order to approximate that famous 5 o'clock shadow that Harrison Ford had, he had to use ashes that they got out of the fireplace. And by the time he, later on, 7, 8 years into the filming, he, of course, was shaving. What's funny about watching the movie is that there are times when you see 11 and 12-year-old Chris, and then you cut to another scene, and he's 17. So it's, it's an amazing kind of crazy movie to watch.
You say they had no cast, no crew, and no clue. How many times did the production almost collapse?
Well, there was really only one time that they shut down production officially, and that's when Eric, who, in addition to playing, being the director and also playing Belloc, the villain of the piece, he played other parts in the movie as well. There's one scene you may remember in the movie in which a bad guy's back catches on fire in this famous bar scene. Well, Eric decided that this really had to be a great effect, so instead of using just plain alcohol on his back, they doused his back in gasoline. So they lit him up pretty well, and as he was sort of blowing up in flame, Chris became Indiana Jones, jumped on him, and put the fire out. Later that day, they had the film footage and they showed it at this local television studio where Chris's mom worked, and a co-worker saw Eric, on fire, got in touch with the moms. The moms weren't happy and got them together and said, "We're closing production, there's no more fire."
Yeah.
There's something just so endearing about these kids. You wish the best for them as they make the move to Hollywood. What's the biggest takeaway for you from this story?
Well, I mean, there are a couple of things. I mean, first of all, it's a story of, it's all about persistence. They just didn't give up. And, I mean, maybe at first they didn't know better, but after a while there was just a sense of commitment. They would not stop. They just were determined to finish this movie. And for me, that's one of the great takeaways. I mean, I have children and they're very, they were precocious and they would do projects, but I don't think that anybody I know would have done this for 7 years and finish it.
Right. It's passion. That's what you want your kids to have, and that's sure it. Alan Eisenstock, thanks so much.
Thank you.